scowls. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Modes of fury racing fast. Southern Pride racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts, and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Pride racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried racing breed. Southern Fried racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Fried racing breed.
Yeah, welcome back to another edition of Southern Fried Racing Hour. Dean, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. You?
I'm doing great. I like that shirt.
Thank you.
That's a good looking racing shirt. Good looking shirt, but I like the racing part of it. I hate to even think how many shirts you probably have, but quite a few, I know.
I got quite a few.
Well, since our last show, we've made it through the cold weather.
Yes.
And that one night for North Georgia. Hey, Miss Cindy, how you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by.
Hey, Cindy.
That last show that we did, we were right on the verge of a really cold snap.
Oh, yeah.
And that one morning, it was bad.
Yeah, it was.
I kept the studio warm all night. It's the only way I could do a show. The last couple of mornings, I haven't been able to do. I had to be at a different location today for the company, so I had to leave earlier. So there's been some stuff happen. Should be back live in the morning for the morning show. And, for the sports, and we'll have the sports show and racing show. But Dean, you've got some time off. I've got some time off.
Yes.
We're going to cut some promos too, but we have, and we're blessed to have on the 29th, we've got due to your diligence and reaching out, we have a dirt track driver, local guy, Scott Smith, who's going to be on with us. I don't know if he's watching tonight. If you are, salute. Thank you for coming on. And, okay, I don't know what that message is for, but interesting. Anyway, we're going to have a dirt track driver, and I understand he's kind of the entertainer. So
good.
We're looking forward to that. So as we get further in the dirt tracking, I'm looking forward to that. It's almost Christmas.
Oh yes, I know Christmas.
Just by way of announcement, we've got a couple of other interviews that are going to be coming, and one of those we have coming up next Monday night is Mary Fagan Keene, which is the great niece. I know this is not a sports or a racing type show that we're fixing to announce, but I want you to know about it because you might be interested. She's the great niece of little Mary Fagan, they call her, the young girl that was killed in Georgia, famous case. This is her great niece. She's going to tell her story and her ongoing fight to defend the honor of her niece who was slain. A movie was made about it. There's been tons of books written about it. She has a book she has written. She brings the facts. I'm going to tell you what, she is on fire, and she's upset with how her family's been treated and stuff. And the story, they're trying to shift the story and make others the victim and not her family. So Mary Fagan Keene, that'll be December 22nd, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Won't be the first or last time. She's going to be with us several times. And then I've got to set the date. I've been meaning to call all week. I'm going to call tomorrow, but we're going to have depending on schedule. It could be after the first of the year, but it'll be within the next 2 or 3 weeks. We're going to have Amy Patulon, who wrote the book about the Corpsewood murders down in Trine, Georgia. She's going to be on and talking about that book, and it was a very interesting case. We'll just say that has a lot of parts to it. So just a couple of interviews that's coming up, and there's some other things we're working on as well. All right, talking about racing, Dean, the lawsuit is over.
Yes, it's a sediment.
We had said on the last show that it didn't look good for NASCAR.
It didn't.
It looked like that the NASCAR guys were winning the day, and for whatever reason they made the deal. NASCAR did, and it's over. Details are sketchy.
Oh yeah,
it's sealed. Everybody just feels like they're a little happy. I know, Dean, that one of the things that happened is the two teams that brought the lawsuit believe they're going to get a bigger cut of the pie,
and they're going to get that evergreen evergreen charter.
Yeah,
it's a permanent charter.
Yeah, so they don't have to worry about not having being able to race. I don't know if in this deal, if there's anything about the racetracks. We said we thought NASCAR should have to sell some of them.
Still in the works right now,
but there's parts we don't know. But it is over, which I'm glad it's over, because honestly, it's not good. It was getting ugly.
It was.
News was coming out. We're going to show a couple of videos tonight about that. But news was getting, it was getting ugly between NASCAR and the drivers, and those things can be long lasting.
It could be.
NASCAR, they had a great season. They're set up for a great 26 season.
Yes, they are.
And this was muddying the water bad. And I'm glad to know that we're past that. So anyway, we got a couple of videos that we'll show off of that.
It wasn't look good. It wasn't looking good for the Fance family.
It was not. The control factor, everybody all the way through. There was a lot of what you could call lawyer experts.
They were. Who
were making comments, and they said this is absolutely a monopoly.
It is.
People had tried cases in other sports.
Right.
Said this is that moment in NASCAR. And I give the France family credit because they didn't let them get broke.
Right.
In fact, they thought they were going to win the thing, I believe, at first.
I did too.
But as it went on, it looked like big doubts that they could win.
Right.
So the deal was made. So let's go racing in 2026. It won't be far away. So those two teams, there was a lot of money being made. Mm-hmm. I'll just say this about it. But they said the debts were so high.
Oh, yeah, it was.
They were running deficits of millions of dollars.
They were.
And I don't know how long you could do that. I mean, you can't squeeze the sponsors anymore.
No, you can't.
And people ain't going to throw away their life savings. So I think there was big things fixing to happen. If what we hear is true, they were. Tell me if I'm wrong. I heard out of this that for one of the major teams to fund a car for the year is $20 million.
Yes,
that's crazy.
Right. That's right.
And they said that the driver made Hamlin made $14 million.
Right.
But how do you? I think they were coming up short on the car. The cost of the team. I mean, we always said there's a lot behind that. There's the cost of the crew, the research, the buildings, salaries, taxes. The list goes on and on.
2311, Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan gets all their cars, chassis, motors, you name it, from Joe Gibbs Racing.
I think another thing. This is just me. I do think that Michael Jordan being in this case was bringing a lot of attention that NASCAR didn't want.
It was.
In a wrong way.
Right.
Meaning it became, here's this minority owner, world famous, and he's testifying against your sport. That's not good.
It ain't good.
And that may have went a long way towards them thinking, you know what, even if we win this thing, we come out looking really bad. Mm-hmm. Because Michael Jordan would have went on a tour to tell just how bad it is.
Oh, it would have.
Especially if they lose the team.
Right.
He would have been on every channel known to man saying, NASCAR took our team away.
When they was asking for jewelers, they said, do you keep up with sports? Do you know anything about sports? Are you a Michael Jordan fan? Do you watch NASCAR? Do you watch golf? Do you watch tennis? They want to know what you watched.
Yeah.
before they went into the courtroom.
Well, and he's a recognizable name.
Oh, it was. It was.
All right, let's pull up our PowerPoint. We'll go through them. Again, we'll hold Dean's notes until we're going to play a couple of videos.
Okay.
Then we'll come back and we'll pick up the notes.
That's fine.
Just switching things around a little bit. Don't forget Hodge Twins. Use that QR code, affiliate of the podcast. Get you some great political and patriotic merch. They've got it all. Now, some of it you might not like. They don't mince their words. They say things straight out. But I'll tell you, you'll find some very patriotic stuff there as well. And I have bought things from them, and I still have. And it's high quality, and they make deals all the time. Also, put your name in they always give away a big truck. And you can put a name in for free. If you want to buy extra tickets, you can do that. But they give away a truck, then they start a new one. They continue to do this, and these are nice trucks. But use that QR code; it'll take you there, and you help the Southern Fried as well. Oh, who are those? Those are the superstars of the show right there. And I promise we're going to be showing some new merch soon. That is on the list of stuff we're doing. There's things that have been changed around the podcast. You might be noticing new logos. In fact, one of them's on the screen tonight, the Southern Fried Patriot. And you're going the podcast. You're going to be seeing a lot more of that. Our website is in the process of being changed, and Wolf Nation, which you see behind me, is now the name of the coffees as well as the show that debuts tomorrow night, Wolf Nation Coffee. So you're seeing a lot of stuff, and you'll be seeing new logos for sports and racing as well. In fact, some of them have been put out right before the show. So, and yesterday we did one as well. All right, there again is one of the schedules for the 26th season for the Southern All-Stars. Dean.
Right.
Again, so more of these short dirt tracks and stuff. And by the way, I talked to Scott, and he was telling me that he mentioned 2 tracks that he goes to. So he has familiarity with those 2 tracks, and he can tell us about that.
Oh, great.
And I think he was maybe going to a third. But he's a local guy. I mean, he's up in Dayton, I think, up on the mountain. So it's great to get the hometown folks in here, like Danielle and Scott. So I'm happy for that. And then the schedule, remember, it's just around the corner. As soon as Christmas is over, it's full speed ahead of the start of the next season. So
I'm ready for it.
We don't have long. We're just a few weeks away from the start of another NASCAR season, and I can't wait.
I can't either.
Yeah, this will be the first full year we've done the show, because we missed the first few races.
The first 6 races, I think.
We're not going to miss it this year.
No.
Daytona's going to be the big kickoff.
Yes,
we might even have a special program around Daytona.
Yes.
Because that's a big deal. That's the Super Bowl of racing.
That's right.
There. All right, Dean. You sent me some stuff, and I like that.
The Winston Cup.
The Winston Cup, December 10th, 1970. Winston began their 33-year relationship with NASCAR. That's a long time.
It is.
Is that longer than any others that have?
Yes.
Been? I thought so.
Yes.
But you don't see that anymore.
No,
you hold a pack of cigs.
No, you won't.
But it was always known, Winston Cup. Everybody knew that.
We still call it Winston Cup.
Well, yeah. People.
That's where Cup come from.
Yeah.
The Cup Series come from Winston Cup.
That's right. Keelan Harvick has officially made history at Five Flag Speedway. At just 13 years old, he became the youngest driver ever to win the prestigious Snowflake 125. The race stretched in late into the night and finished in the early hours of Sunday, but Keelan stayed calm, focused, and fearless, proving he belongs among the rising stars of racing.
Oh, he is. He really is.
And we've got a little video in just a bit, I think, on that too. Awesome. And then another old look at some of the programs and stuff. Team Monte Carlo.
That's right.
I like to look at those cars because you can see that.
That's right.
You can see that definition of the car. And then there is the deal, as they talk about the end of the lawsuit, they put out a statement. Basically, it says NASCAR 2311 Racing and Front Row Motorsports are pleased to announce a mutually agreed upon resolution that delivers long-term stability and creates the conditions for meaningful growth for all teams in a more competitive environment. This resolution reflects our shared commitment to maintaining a fair and equitable framework for long-term participation in America's premier motorsport, and one that supports teams, partners, and stakeholders while ensuring fans enjoy uninterrupted access to the best racing in the world. The agreement allows all parties to move forward with a unified focus on advancing stock car racing and delivering exceptional competition for our fans. With this matter now resolved, all parties look forward to working together alongside all chartered race teams to deliver world-class events, dynamic sponsorship, and partner activation opportunities, and continued growth for generations to come. As a condition of the settlement agreement, NASCAR will issue an amendment to existing charter holders detailing the updated terms for the signature, and all teams will have to sign this new agreement, which will include a form of evergreen charter subject to mutual agreement. The financial terms of the settlement are confidential and will not be released. Without what all parties have always agreed on is a deep love for the sport and a desire to see it fulfill its full potential. This is a landmark moment, one that ensures NASCAR's foundation is stronger, its future is brighter, and its possibilities are greater. We extend our sincere thanks to Judge Kenneth Bell and mediator Jeffrey Minchkin for their professionalism and guidance throughout this process, and to their jury for their time. So, everybody's singing Kumbaya, and they're all happy.
Right. They seem happy right now.
They do seem happy. We'll see if that holds. I wonder why you sent me that Hendrick boy. No, that's one of the haulers there.
That's right.
For the 24. And on the side, we have another race schedule for 26. Again, one of the other ones. This is the Carolina one.
Right,
and
right.
That's cool. So we see some of those speedways up there. Hey, Sigmund. How you doing, buddy? Appreciate the hello.
Right.
So we see again, and we're learning these tracks.
We are. We got to.
We're going to end up at some of them eventually.
I want to go.
Absolutely. Well, you've been to some, but
yes,
we're going to have to visit a few for
yes,
sure.
Yes.
And then we're going to drop that down. We'll come back to Dean's notes. We're going to do a couple of videos, more than a couple actually.
Okay.
And then we'll come back and we'll talk about Dean's notes. He's got all kinds of stuff he's going to be talking about. So let me find my spot here. And one of them didn't have sound, so I don't know why. It just didn't when it pulled up. But I want to show it because it's the one where Ward Burton's mad.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll probably run just a little bit of a song while that's going on, and know that you're watching a video. I'm just providing music behind it.
Right.
You don't really need it's pretty self-explanatory what's going on. So you'll see that in just a moment.
Salary was never supposed to go public, but the NASCAR antitrust trial just changed that. While testifying, Hamlin was pressed about his income, and he admitted he makes around $14 million a year driving for Joe Gibbs Racing. That number stunned the courtroom because NASCAR salaries are usually top secret. But that wasn't the only bombshell. Hamlin also revealed that running a single cup car costs nearly $20 million a season, and that 2311 Racing pays Joe Gibbs Racing about $8 million a year for technical support. All of it came out as teams argued NASCAR's charter system is financially broken. Hamlin's salary wasn't leaked. It was forced into the open. And now fans finally see the real money behind the sport. This trial is exposing everything.
More than fans knew. NASCAR has survived ratings drops and rule changes, but a hidden threat grew off the track. Tony Stewart's SRX. Fans loved its old-school chaos, but inside NASCAR, panic kicked in as SRX gained stars, sponsors, and national TV power. During the Michael Jordan charter trial, President Steve Phelps admitted NASCAR saw SRX as a real danger, even sending a message saying they should stick a knife in this trash series. And when Chase Elliott raced SRX, NBC warned it pulled fans away from NASCAR's own product. SRX proved someone outside the system could steal attention, and that fear is now spilling into the courtroom. NASCAR feared SRX more than fans knew. NASCAR has survived ratings drops and rule changes, but a hidden threat grew off the...
All right. Now, I don't know that that would do any damage whatsoever,
It wasn't.
but it's absolutely hilarious.
It is.
Oh,
Warburton, he was a good one.
Ward, he could be a hothead.
Oh, he
all,
could
well,
be.
all the Burtons could.
Oh, yeah.
All right, a couple more.
Here's Five Flags Speedway, crew chief Michael House of the Big Hog. This team has come. Keelan, you had a lot of pounds. How about climb around that car in the race? Here's Five Flags Speedway, crew chief Michael House of the Big Hog. This
He deserved to have that
He
shown
did.
twice. He's got the look.
Yeah, he does.
He's got the look at a young age. That's awesome. I love that. All right, continuing. Hotheads, Dean, coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Some good old hotheads. Now, if you didn't know who that was, Dean's going to tell you.
Chase.
That's Chase Elliott as a little boy.
That's
with
right.
His daddy there. So that's cute. I like that. Yes, MJ, seemed like the former basketball player, car owner,
Yeah.
and was involved in the lawsuit. So,
Right.
yes, that is that Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Has he done racing shoes? That would be cool.
You're right.
Sells all them shoes, makes all kinds of
That's
money.
right. That's right.
All right, I promised you some fun.
It's Nike. Nike is his sponsor.
Here's a little. Well, it doesn't get real ugly. At the end, I want to talk about it because I'm wondering about this one. But here's a couple of hotheads after a race.
Hey, you're the one always busting. I'm taking it easy at the beginning. Make up your mind, all right? We'll speed up, you won't have that problem. Just give it on. Give it on.
Going in truck flew off.
Yes, why? Because I can't help it, Jeff. They got on purpose. They're in the first lap. Yeah, all I'm saying is you're the guy that's always. All I'm saying is you're the guy that's always. Make up your mind what you want to do. You know what? If you're going to do it, then I'm going to do it. Well, I'll slam you straight in the wall the next time you're anywhere near me. First time you in the wall, you better get your. Hey, what did you do? What did you just do? Just do to me. I owe you one now, buddy.
Now, there's not much chance that they're going to get hurt with all them guys standing
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And a lot of mouthing back and forth. And apparently, Stewart took out Gordon.
Oh, yeah, he did.
So he said, the next race, you're in the wall, buddy.
Right.
But as much, I think Jeff Gordon's an amazing driver, Hall of Famer.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Did it all, could drive it all. But I got to be honest with you. I think if he tango with Stewart, he loses.
Oh, yeah.
Stewart is a big boy.
Yeah, he is.
And Gordon's a little slut. He's not that big. He
Right.
raced big, but he's
Oh,
not
he
that
did.
big of a guy. The drivers look like packages of lifesavers. Yeah, I just think he loses. I just think
Oh,
he
yeah, he
loses
will.
in a fight
Oh,
because he said Stewart said it's him and me. Well, no, that would have been
Stewart would take him out.
he would one hit. I think Gordon's down,
Mm-hmm.
but and I wouldn't want to see him get hurt or anything. But
No.
a couple of shots would have been kind of funny.
Yeah, it would have.
Yeah, I never liked that DuPont
I know it.
colors, man. Never. And
A Rainbow Warrior.
I gotta be honest, I rooted for Gordon a lot because it made the Earnhardt fans mad.
Uh-huh.
Just gotta be honest, but then I thought this guy's really good. Early on, they dissed him real bad,
Mhm.
but he gave Earnhardt everything
Oh,
you
yeah,
could
yeah.
ever want to give somebody. I mean, and Earnhardt, the thing I loved was at the awards ceremony when he did the milk salute.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the cool things. We
Oh,
need to
it
find
was.
that video.
It was.
All right, one more, and we've got a nice wreck. You can't have.
Arguments without fight.
Yeah, let's look at a wreck. You
Okay.
can't have NASCAR without a wreck.
Uh-uh.
I don't remember how many years ago this is, but this is a good one.
Now here goes Baker. He's going to pass Martin. 2 old rows, 1 and 2 in the final moments of this 400-mile race. And Allison right now seems to be so much stronger than anybody else on the racetrack. Well, that happens. After 350 miles, you've learned a lot about the track, the conditions, the performance of the car. You keep shuffling, you keep changing, you keep guessing. And if you're lucky, you guess right, we've got a problem. That is Schrader into the pack. It goes out with him. Allison wins the race. Baker is second. Marcus third. And a flip by Ken Schrader, taking Harry Gant with him. What an incredible finish.
Boy, those are some names from the past.
Yeah, they were.
That made me feel really good when I watched it.
Yeah.
Because that's the names that I grew up on.
Harry Gant.
And Harry
Ken
Gant later on became big in
Scope.
Scope, but he was big. Didn't he help with was it him or another guy that helped with some of the stunt stuff for movies and stuff?
I think it was Harry Gant.
I think he did some of that. And he was a technical advisor on some movies.
Mm-hmm.
I want to think, I could be wrong, but I want to think that he was technical advisor on that Kenny Rogers racing movie.
Yeah, Six Pack.
Six Pack. Was he not?
I think he was.
I think he was too, which, by the way, I like that movie.
I
It
did
was
too.
funny.
Yeah.
You know,
It had a dirt track in it.
it had a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
People stealing parts, the kid,
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
family dynamic. That was a good movie. I don't know. Have you think they've ever made a great NASCAR movie for you? I think that they still haven't found that perfect NASCAR movie.
Well, yeah, Stroker Ace was good.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, like I said, I do like, but I don't think they've brought it all together yet. You know, it tends to go to the comedy
Days of
side.
Thunder was good.
Huh?
Days of Thunder.
Yeah, it was. And aren't they doing a part 2 to that?
They're making part 2.
Yeah, they're making part 2. I wonder who's going to star in that.
It could be
I've heard them mention it, but I don't remember who it is.
Jeff Gordon. I heard was gonna be in it.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they'll get some cameos from some of those people. So
Tom Cruise is gonna be in it. Tom Cruise is gonna lead the cast.
Yeah, well, you know, he was in the other one, so that would be cool. But I love those old names because, like I said, that's what I grew up with. Buddy Baker, Richard Petty, Kel Yarborough, Bobby Allison, David Pearson,
Yes.
Parsons. I mean, the list goes on.
The Alabama Gang.
Yeah. Those Arabica. Well, there are different blends. There's about when you go there's about 40 blends total.
Yeah.
When you go to the coffees, and so I'm drinking it right now. I have the breakfast blend in my cup right now, and it's a really good medium blend. There's dark to light, whatever you like, but they're from all over, but they got different blends in them. So we are very happy with that. All right, folks, that was your videos. We're going to go back to Dean's notes here, and so Dean, we thank you for that. That is brought to you by Patriot Mobile. Make the switch today. They still have the deal, Holiday 25, but let them know it's the Southern Fried guys, and that gets us credit. They'll give you 2 months free if you make the switch to Patriot Mobile. Patriot Mobile. Normally our promo code is Cornbread, but we're asking you to use Holiday 25, and you're going to get a deal. So 2 months free. You still have to pay your other fee for starting up, but it's all good. So Dean's notes. Dean, what we got tonight?
Okay. Flow Sports acquired Lucas Oil Late Model Series from Lucas Oil Products. Napa and McAnally Herdman extended agree with several Napa suppliers in 2026 will mark Napa's 36th year in NASCAR. Partnership will be number 19 and number 91 will carry Napa auto colors in 25. In 25 NASCAR Truck Series. Daniel Hemrick is returning to number 19 Napa auto color in the Silverado RST. Fort Dodge, Kansas Sports Park Raceway. Step forward 2026. The facility will operate under Speedway Motors IMCA weekly racing, shifting its weekly program to Sunday night. The track 2026 IMCA lineup will feature in 2026 Sunoco IMCA late models, Sunoco IMCA stock cars, Friesen Performance IMCA modifieds, Carl Chevrolet IMCA Northern Series sports models, Sunoco IMCA hobby stocks, Mach 1 IMCA sports track compacts, one of a kind promoter Jeff Pravert decision aligns with tracks long term goals for growth, stability, and consistency. IMCA International Motorsports Association. ABB acquired NASCAR EV 2025. ABB, which is combustion now.
Okay.
Ken worked at combustion, so he'll know more about that. ABB Global Electrification and Automation showcased the NASCAR EV prototype at various race NASCAR events in 2025. The prototype was action in 2025. ABB, the first official partner of NASCAR Impact, is helping the sport reduce carbon footprint. The NASCAR and ABB partnered together to debut the electric pace car in 2025 Daytona 500. NASCAR and ABB partnered with Chevrolet, Ford, Toyota to showcase EV prototype at 2025 Chicago Street Race. The 1,360 horsepower car made demonstration laps around 2 mile 12 turn circuit to promote energy education discussion among fans. NASCAR driver David Reagan was primary one driving the EV prototype developed by NASCAR, and ABB was track tested in 2025 at Sunoco Raceway. 2025 Miami Eprix at Homestead Miami Speedway. ABB showcased the NASCAR prototype alongside Formula E Gen 3 EV race car. NASCAR Roger Carew and Formula One Jamie Chadwick performed a driver swap with each driving the other's car.
A couple of notes on that. David Reagan is from the state of Georgia, I believe.
Yes, he is.
Used to root for him.
Yes.
This is controversial among race fans.
It is.
The whole idea of electric.
Right.
And obviously they're trying to put that there's the pace car. Have they had an all-electric race yet?
No, not yet.
I feel like it's coming, though.
It's coming.
And people are there's a lot of opinions on this. I don't know where it would stand, but I would say some don't care, but I'd say a lot are not happy about it.
I'm not happy
because they don't want to see battery or electric race cars. They love to smell the fuel. They love, do all that. And of course they were talking about the carbon footprint and all that. But it's happening every level. I mean, and I want to tell you, here in Georgia, they're building battery plants left and right.
Yes.
So somebody's buying the batteries.
Right.
School buses in Georgia, a lot of electric school buses.
Right.
That's under a subsidy too.
That's right.
They get a big kickback on that. So it's among us, but I wonder where it's going to go. So that first one, what race was that at? It's going to be the pace car. That's in 26, right?
Yes. No, that was in 2025.
Oh, that was this year they did that, but they're going to be doing it more.
Yes,
because it mentioned Chicago. Is it?
It was first run in Chicago, the street race.
Okay, I'm curious about it. I just want to see how it does. All right.
Well, they have asked NASCAR, Steve Phelps, about it. He said we are looking at different types. Don't know who's going to bring it in yet. Don't know if it's going to be Chevrolet, Ford, Toyota. It's going to bring one in first.
What would be wild if they tested the battery against the gasoline cars at the same time on the track?
I think the gas would do better.
I do too. I just can't imagine how that.
The sound of it. That's what I don't like. It would be real quiet when that track.
It would be real quiet. you might hear the tires screeching. I mean,
Exactly.
all that, but I don't know about that.
I know it.
We'll keep you updated on
Well,
that.
the
folks.
IndyCar series uses both of them. They use the battery power and the gas.
As a hybrid in the car.
Yes.
Well,
The battery to hit the gas when it goes to a certain speed, then the gas comes in.
that might go a little quicker because the hybrid, at least you hear the sound
Right.
of the motor. So I don't know. Put your thoughts in the chat what you think about that. But that's interesting news.
It is.
And the tie-in here, I used to know somebody went to work up there.
Right.
So they're doing a lot of that work right here in
Yeah.
Chattanooga. So interesting.
My dad worked at Combustion
Yeah.
as a builder.
That was a big employer around here for a long
Right.
time.
And Ken worked at Combustion too.
Yeah, made some good money.
So we got some ties around here.
Now, is that the same company that makes the windmills, the electric, or
I
is that a
think-
different one?
I think it's the same one. Is it not, Ken?
They make the motors
do.
for them, right? For the windmills. Because I knew somebody that went to work there, and I don't know if they're there now, but I think they left our company to go to work there, and because the money was so good.
Mhm.
But that's not the totality because that can't keep them in business just doing those. But it's interesting they're involved with that. That's big recognition. Okay.
I got notes here about Michael and Ned.
Yeah, and if you don't know, he's going to tell you about a tragedy that we just found out last week.
Yeah.
All right, Dean. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Michael Annette. He was a defenseman, Waterloo Blackhawks, United States Hockey League, before he came into
Oh, I
NASCAR.
didn't know that.
Late father, Harold, was CEO of TMC Transportation. Father used to own a dirt track team and fitted drivers Sammy Swindell.
Okay.
Michael Annette, born Michael Wayne Annette, June 23rd, 1986, Des Moines, Iowa. Died December 5th, 2025. He was 39 years old. Started racing after high school at Hawkeye Downs in Iowa. The events of the American Speed Association Series had 2 victories at ARCA Menard Series. First win came at ARCA Remax 250 at Talladega Super Speedway, October 5th, 2007. Second win, Daytona ARCA 200, Daytona International Speedway, February 9th, 2008. Part-time NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series events 2008 made debut June 20th at Milwaukee Mile and scored best finish for second at Kentucky Speedway. 2 occasions in 2014 and 2021 at dirt tracks, NTS Motorsports at Eldora Speedway. Later at Knoxville Raceway for Young's Motorsports. Replaced Chris Renmack, Knoxville Raceway after practice due to a leg injury. In 2008, signed with Jermaine Racing to drive NASCAR Nationwide Series at Homestead Miami Speedway. Crashed out at finished 36th. 2011, left Garmin for Rusty Wallace Racing, number 62, Pilot Traverse Centers, which is now Pilot Flying J, in 2012. RCR shut down, moved to Richard Petty Motorsports, NASCAR Nationwide Series, 2013. Missed 8 races due to hard crash at Daytona International Speedway. Season opening, drive for CLPD, Bruce Sternum. Eric Carolla replaced Annette in number 43, Dollar General 200 at Phoenix International Raceway with Reed Sorensen subbing after Annette returned at Charlotte in May. November 4th, 2016, Annette announced returning to Nationwide Series driving for JR Motorsports in 2017. Number 5, Chevrolet Camaro. 4-time basis, June to 25th, 2019, switching from number 5 to number 1. February 16, 2019, scored first and only victory at Daytona International Speedway in NASCAR racing experience 300. 2019, better than 2018 due to Travis Mack crew chief who joined the team in late summer 2018.
Yeah, prayers for his family. No details were given
No.
of why or how he died.
Right.
Of course, that's personal, not my business. But prayers to his family, and he's hate to see that when people passing away, especially young age. And I noticed the year he's born the same year, just a couple of months before my oldest son.
Yes.
So it's weird to be like this guy could have been my son at that age.
Mm-hmm.
But a part of the racing family is gone, and he did. It's interesting he got that win.
Oh yeah.
At Daytona.
Yes.
I mean, that's something you're not going to forget.
No, you won't.
That's truly amazing. I love that. So, prayers for his family. I really hate that. And we just try to give you all the news. I mean, life. That's life. You live, you die.
That's right.
Hopefully, the Lord and live
That's right.
forever with Him. But it is a part of our lives. But to go at that age, is what's shocking.
39 years old. That's
that's just as we say. God's got a plan, but that's too young.
It is.
So thanks for those notes.
You're welcome.
What a blessing. And do you have anything else?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
No, you're fine.
I want Dean to get on to me.
No, I won't.
Smack to the back of the head here.
All right, no Bubba tonight. What happened? No Bubba?
Well, I just hadn't had a chance. What I was going to say was, you didn't give me a chance. I was going to say with this lawsuit over and the great victory, I think, for the drivers, it just further helps Bubba's chances for the Bubba train to do good in 26. I just think it takes a cloud off, and now they're fully ready to focus on racing, and Bubba's going to do good. It's Bubba. It's Bubba's year, man.
Are you drinking that coffee? You're drinking something else besides coffee.
Get on the Bubba train, man.
No, it's gonna derail and hit a wall.
The Michael Jordan. He's bringing some goodwill towards the sport, and he's gonna push Bubba to victory.
Folks, he's drinking again.
I still got
to go to AA.
I still got to get I wouldn't talk about it. We get to sports. That's when I wonder about your fevers. But we need to get we've got to get a T-shirt or a hat or something for the Bubba. I'm gonna get you one. Bubba Train 2026.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah.
And on the back where it you size it, I'll put by Chase or something like that. Hey, I'm excited. It's going to be great. And I was sitting here thinking we've got, we've been doing a really good job of, I think, of covering the NASCAR.
We have.
We've covered Xfinity quite a bit.
Yeah.
The trucks a little bit. I'm going to come back to that. Dirt track now. We're really getting involved with that. But I think in 26, I really want to dive into the trucks more.
Okay.
Get some highlights and stuff for that, because some people really like that level of racing. That's all they watch is the trucks. And I think it'd be cool.
How about a little bit of IndyCar too?
Yeah, we're going to have to get some IndyCar in there as well. We need to be given the results of the races
and drag racing
and drag racing too. We dove in with both feet, and we were really just trying to get situated in what we wanted to do for the NASCAR. And now we're sort of expanding. Now we've got kind of the, how there's the bookends of the show, and now we're filling in the details, and we're getting comfortable with all that. So we will be looking at all those others in the new season. And, we dove in late, so we had to go really fast. We were playing catch up, and we didn't even know what we were going to do first. We were just winging it. But
the first show was taped. Yeah. Now we're live now.
First show was taped. And then we went live the next week, and Dean shook the whole show. But he did good. I'm proud of him. I ain't lying either. You. I was like, hang in there, man. We're going to bring it on home. He's doing a great job.
Thank you.
And it's one of my favorite shows on the podcast.
Mine too.
I like all we do. They're like my little kids, but this is the sports shows, two of my favorites.
Right.
And and I tell people stop by, I was like, I don't care about racing. Well, you just watch one of the other shows.
That's right.
If nothing else, you can laugh at us or something,
Right.
We're gonna get as I'm getting things moved around. We had plans for last year, but I do have some new logos and stuff and merch that be going up in the store as haven't really shared that lately because I've got some stuff I got to take down, put some things up, And but we want to have our own racing shirt that will have, like we talked about, the different cities,
Mhm.
and it'll be the Dean and the David Dean racetracks that we
Right.
pick out, and our schedule. We'll have it'll be totally separate from the actual,
Right.
and we'll have we'll have something interesting on there for everybody.
Right.
And so we'll get all that up in the store as soon as possible. We just got to get it. Time and money,
And I'm trying
mainly
to
time.
get more drivers set up for us.
Yeah, and on that note, I just want to mention, if you know somebody that has raced, in fact, Paul Biscuit Boy, he knows somebody that has been very active in racing, and he said, "Could they be somebody that's retired?" I said, "Absolutely."
Bring them on.
I said, "You could come on and talk about someone that is deceased,
That's
but
right.
you want to share their story
That's right.
about their career.
Bring them on.
That
Let's
could
hear
be
it.
local here, local to where you live. We'll cover it all, and we just want to show that. I didn't show it tonight. I put it online. There's a really good picture that I saw, and I just put it out and said "Legends of Racing," and it had Cale Yarborough on it, Richard Petty, I think David Pearson might have been on there, and somebody else. I can't remember. Who the
I
other-
saw that today.
Did you see that?
Yes.
That was a great picture.
It was.
They're all sitting on the hood of
Yeah.
the open hood,
Yeah.
sitting on the car or leaning against it. And I thought, wow,
I saw
how many
that.
victories do them guys have all put together?
Oh, mama.
That was a great picture. They were all very young.
Yeah, they
Well,
were.
I mean, at 71, I think it was 1971.
The year I was born.
Okay, yeah, they were very young, man.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I know. Now that
I mean, if we just told you how old it was, it's old.
it wasn't that old.
It was ancient.
It ain't. I went more than 65 like you.
Yeah, have you ever went online and you do things that happened in the year you were born
Yeah.
and the music?
Yeah.
What was the top 100 songs of the year you were born? You
I,
need to do that. That is actually funny. And go down through the list. We need to do that.
oh,
You go down the list and you tell which songs you're a fan of the year you were born.
I got one for you.
All right.
I took my mom to the doctor today.
Okay.
My mom wore bell-bottom pants.
Really?
Yeah,
Tell me you got a picture.
I do have a picture.
Oh, we're gonna have to get that up. I love it.
I do have a picture.
The
of it.
bell-bottom pants.
Yeah,
I love it.
my mom said.
That
Dane,
definitely was in place in 1971.
my mom said, "Dane, take my picture." I took her picture. Bell-bottom pants.
We'll have to get that picture up. That's great. Rocking the bell bottoms.
Sorry, Mom. I had to say it on the camera.
The next race is in February.
Yeah. February 1st.
For NASCAR. Now, Dirt Track has their schedule I think starts February or March. It may be more March.
I think it's more March. Yes.
We're going to start looking at some of those, and we're going to go to a track. But we do again have the interview on the 29th with Scott Smith, a local dirt track racer and music minister of music and entertainer extraordinaire.
Oh, good.
We're going to
good.
build him up.
Good.
He's going to come on, and I'm trying to talk him into being a guest picker for the college picks next year. He's a Tennessee fan, so don't
I'm
hold that
sorry.
against him. Don't hold that against him. He's a Tennessee fan. It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath. It's okay. Unless you're a Tennessee fan, We'll have to give him a
Or
hard
a
time.
Falcons fan.
Oh. I'm having a convulsion here. We're going to talk about that in the sports show, which is coming up soon. I got a lot to say about the Falcons. I've been on them. There's a lot of NFL news we're going and college. We're going to talk about in a few minutes as we go to the sports show. But yeah, send us your
Yeah,
pictures of
Do
stuff.
it.
If you raced at any level, I don't care if it was lawnmower.
Hey, got the new one.
There's been some guys that thought they were racing the lawnmower and they got arrested for driving under the influence because they drove their lawnmower down to the convenience store
Yeah.
for a resupply.
Yeah. I read about that.
And I've seen horses as well. Lawnmowers.
I
and
hadn't.
There was a guy, by the way, that's local. Tunnel Hill, Georgia. Tunnel Hill, Georgia. It's been a few years ago. There was a guy who rode his horse.
Oh God.
He's on the road. He's on a horse. He rides it down to the convenience store, and he got pulled over.
Oh God.
I need to find that video. That was on the news, and he got arrested for driving. I guess I don't know.
Oh,
it's
God.
a horse. I call it riding. They call it driving. Under the influence, he was about to fall off the horse. I think he was so wasted. But that happened right here, not far from us, Tunnel Hill, Georgia.
RUI, riding under influence.
Riding under influence. Wow. But yeah, we're going to be also, don't forget, we are trying, and I talked to Danielle, Lohner, who also is a dirt track driver, local. And she sent me a message and said there's getting the rate set for the logos and stuff on the car. We're going to try very hard to have the Southern Fried on there, whether that's the racing logo or our new logo, Southern Fried Patriots. We'll decide.
Right.
We're going to get on that car. We're going to make it happen.
Good.
And that will go on the T-shirt as they sell T-shirts.
Oh,
so,
mama.
well, we're going to have to buy a T-shirt.
Yeah,
now.
we are. I will.
I would do it anyway to help her.
I would too.
And I need to next week. I need to get the Venmo. I think she had up on the screen that you can donate into her race team, and that's cool. You're helping this young lady, and she gives as good as she gets. I'm going to tell you, she learned to be tough.
Yes, she did.
They put her in the wall. She's putting somebody in the wall.
That's right.
I have a lot of respect for these
Right.
people. It's expensive. They're doing their passion, and it's a lot of fun. One of those videos, by the way, there's more dirt track videos I would like to show.
Yeah.
Some of them are they're a little racy.
Oh yeah.
And I don't
done it.
mean speed. I mean
Right.
speech.
Oh yeah.
I'll be like, oh, this would be a great interview. And about that time, they drop about 3 F-bombs. I'm like, okay, I can't show that. But I saw one, your mom was talking about you don't go to you don't go to a track
With a dress on.
with a dress on or
You wear high heels.
high heels and your hair.
That's right.
You have your hair done.
That's
you need to
right.
wear a cap. And I was watching one, and they had a camera set up in the stands, and it was slinging dirt up in the stands pretty hard. I thought about her. Well, he might be able to. We won't seek to do that. But if I'll tell you, if Dean would be able to do that, if somebody was attacking Mama
Oh yeah.
or his supply of racing shirts. Or, do you have bobbleheads as well?
Yes.
I knew he would.
Yes.
Do you have a Chase bobblehead?
No.
No, I'm shocked.
I ain't got one.
You
yet.
got one of Bubba, don't you?
No.
What do you got a bobblehead of? This is like, let's make a deal.
Okay.
Let's make, if Dean has a bobblehead of an old driver,
Okay.
somebody retired,
Okay.
we'll have to come up with some sort of a challenge here for him.
Okay.
So, who do you have him of?
Tony Stewart,
Well, he's retired. Well, kind of, sort of.
Kevin Harvick,
Kevin Harvick.
Richard Petty.
Oh, you got a Richard Petty bobblehead? How cool.
Let's see.
There's got to be more than 3.
Yeah.
That's okay, though. I'm impressed. Any current drivers?
No.
No. Oh, he's due for a bobblehead.
Right.
Bubba. That settles it. I'm going to get a Bubba bobblehead for the studio. That's going to be in the studio, hopefully, maybe within the next 2 weeks.
Knowing you, I don't doubt it.
We're going to put that back here somewhere and let him be looking at Dean the whole time he does the show. And you can get on the Bubba train for 2026. Who was known as the toughest driver in a fight? Man,
I say Kel Yarborough.
well, you took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say a guy that was really built and he just looked like a scrapper. I was going to say Kel Yarborough. And my second guess would be either Tony Stewart or Buddy Baker. They just look like scrappers. I mean, some of those guys. Well, let us not forget Junior Johnson.
I was gonna say that.
Junior Johnson. Well, these guys ran Shine back in the day.
did.
Most of those early drivers ran the Moonshine. They weren't sissies. They were tough guys.
Junior Johnson is the only NASCAR driver to ever be put in jail for running moonshine.
See, that's the legendary status of that. It's too bad. I wonder if they did mug shots back then.
Yeah.
Have you seen the mug shot of him?
No, but I'll get one.
We got to have that. That would be great for the show. The mug shot of Junior Johnson for Hall and Shine.
I'll get one for next week's show.
All right. I love it. If you'll bring that, also maybe take a picture, send it to me.
Yeah.
We'll put that up. That deserves to go on the wall back here.
Yeah.
Somewhere. We're going to hang that one up.
Yeah.
Junior Johnson's being arrested. That I should have Johnny Cash's one for being arrested in Walker County.
Yeah.
I think there is a mugshot on that one. I know there's a picture of him shaking the sheriff's hand.
Yeah, they are.
I remember seeing that.
I do too.
I wonder if Elvis liked racing. I never have read anywhere that he was a fan. Anyway, I just wonder about that. Well, folks, that's the show. We're going to get off here so we can revamp, get the sports show going. We got lots to talk about. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, folks.
Y'all are a blessing. Give us a like, follow, share, whatever you want to do. It all helps the Southern Fried. I'm Dean. This is
Dave.
I threw him off. He's like, wait a minute, that's my name. I should have said, this is Bubba, I'm Dave. We'll see in a minute. Let's get the music keyed up and get out of here. All right? Here we go. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Dave and Dean roll each week, spin the wheels, engines speak, tracks of fire, dust and smoke, southern skies, the throttles choke, fast and fierce, racing souls, tearing through the endless cold, twisting metal, thunder growls, screams of tires, dirt that scowls, crank it loud, boys, let it blast, roads of fury racing fast, southern fried racing hours here, fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream, gasoline, hearts and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track, each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern fried racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed, southern fried racing breed. Southern fried racing hours here, fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed, southern fried racing breed.